All round the crew, how are we doing? We are entering a next phase, which is going to be called layering it on. Okay, so as it describes, what we're doing here is we're layering on top of the foundations that we built in the previous two phases. So as you'll know, we went through a lot of single leg stability work, and then we've started progressing that on to linking it in with the squats and the deadlifts as a little bit of a pre-fatigue / activation. On the pressing, we did a lot of hypertrophy work, and then the rep range has gradually been dropping. That's going to be then tested in this first week of this phase with the 5 rep max strict press, but we're going to continue that testing on with some 3s and some 1s over these next 5 weeks. Okay. In the previous two phases, aerobic in the conditioning work, we did a lot of aerobic development. Again, when we talk about a gradual increase of intensity, over these next 5 weeks, you're going to notice an increase there as well. And that's going to start feeling a little bit more high aerobic / threshold type pace. Okay. Ollie lifting and strength. Again, more towards the weeks 4 and 5 of this phase, is you're going to start feeling, you'll notice the difference in the weights that you're having to lift, and hopefully they should feel, really solid, and you should just feel really comfortable hitting the squats, making the pulls. Should feel like you've got good speed on the bar, and you should feel like the previous two phases is really starting to pay off. And what that's going to do then is really set us up for the following phase, or phases, which are going to have more of a strength emphasis, and that's where we then really want to start, making the improvements and reaping the rewards of everything we've done previous. But this is kind of like a transition phase from that foundation that we've built, and rather than just going from building foundations just straight into strength, this is kind of like that transition phase where we're just gradually increasing things up, so when we hit that strength block, we can hit the ground running and it's not too much of a shock to the system. As it says in the notes in the program, there's going to be workouts in there on the on the Wednesday. And I want you to treat those Wednesday sessions as just kind of like learning how to pace and learning how to attack workouts, and giving yourself different focus points for the different sessions, rather than just sending every single interval. Can you give yourself little focus points, little tasks of keeping this exercise unbroken, or sticking to certain sets on certain things that you maybe think are questionable whether you can achieve. Okay, so just start testing yourself on those Wednesday workouts and take the stress away from the actual time and reps and score that you get, and save that for the Saturday when everyone just goes all in. So Wednesday workouts are very much just a bit of a chance to really learn more about yourself and your body when you're in a workout, and then we can apply what we learn then to a Saturday in the whiteboard workouts. Gymnastics wise, we've got some skill work that we put in each Tuesday, where we're just going to keep continuously working on the higher skills that we get tested on in CrossFit. There's in some of those sessions, there's a few different options. If your skill level is high, then you're going to have a chance to be able to work them under fatigue. If your skill level is low, then opposite, you're going to get the opportunity just to work them under low fatigue, so you can keep everything together and get the most out of that session. That's pretty much everything for this week. It's a 6-week phase, week 6 of deload, so 5 weeks of training. And let's really knuckle down in this phase and make sure that we're kind of like really focusing on hitting good reps, pushing the intensity a little bit, not too much, but let's make sure we're then ready to go into that next phase where we're really going to start reaping the rewards of what we've done in these previous kind of 16, 17, 18 weeks. Enjoy.